Prince of Tomato Can, and
Aaron.
yes, sir. And man, we're gonna talk some boxing tonight. Tonight we're talking about what's next for Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis. What's next for them? You know, they came off of a crazy weekend of fighting. You know, Shakur Stevenson. We didn't cover it like we normally should have, and I kind of regret it. I kind of feel bad about it. We were supposed to commentate that one, man. Too, but we'll get into that a little after. But Abdullah Mason with an explosive performance. I'm trying to remember in order. Then what it was,
Keyshawn.
Explosive fight. You know, straight dog fight match. And then Foster getting robbed. And then Shakur Stevenson putting on a masterful, skillful clinic. In my opinion, but I'm just a tomato can. He did a great job coming forward, getting into the fighting, and just rocking. You know, so I don't know if you want to say some things first or whatever. Started off however, but yeah, we on here now. I can't see. Oh yeah. So talk to me.
Go ahead and run. Go ahead and run it. Go ahead and run it.
Well, okay. I guess we can start with the fact that Abdullah Mason, he got a fight already in August.
Oh,
That's
oh,
next month.
yeah,
Little
yeah,
bro be
yeah.
busy.
That's
Little
how it
bro
is
be
when you.
5 years. Huh?
That's how it is when you're trying to come up in the rankings, man. You gotta keep fighting. You gotta
Yeah,
keep
but
fighting.
I don't know. And that's the thing. I'm glad you say rankings because he's not even in the rankings.
Right, right.
And he's got like, what, 14, 15 fights, and he's not ranked nowhere on none of the sanctioned bodies. That's kind of crazy. He's very active. And then you got people like Andy Cruz. He got 3, 4 fights, and he's already ranked like number 9 in the WBA.
I
Or
think.
like 2 in the IBO.
Right. I think. Yeah. I think he has four, four fights, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah,
Yeah. So I don't understand it. Oh, my bad.
yeah. I don't know how they this guy. I don't know. I don't know what they going off though, man. Like it's
I'm thinking it's like the right place at the right time.
right, right.
That makes sense. The right company, the right promoters, the right place. Because now, okay, I said all that to get to this part. Shakur Stevenson is a free agent. Does that mean, well, he still got the belt, but if nobody take him or he don't sign nobody, then what? And then, like, is that fight possible with, speaking of ranking, Williams Peter is number 1 ranked all the way across. So, that'd be how you feel about that fight?
Shakur and William. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I like that fight actually. I
Yeah,
like that
because
fight actually.
Tank signed up with Lomo. My bad. Go ahead. My bad.
No, because I what I was about to say, I I don't want because the dude fight obviously do numbers. They still tune in to see what Shakur gonna do. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want it to be a situation to where, well, not that I don't want it to, but I can see it happening where it's a situation where guys don't want to fight him because they feel like he won't engage. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's almost like getting blackballed. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I don't want to fight him because it's not gonna be an exciting fight. Make it an exciting fight. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
yeah.
Work
So,
on cutting up the rain. Like, yeah,
right,
I agree.
right, exactly,
You can't duck just because you say you can't catch them. You can't do that.
right,
That's ducking.
right.
I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah.
What's up, Cookie Bestie? Welcome to All Boxing Broadcast. So, uh, um, and you ran past that real fast. I want to bring that and outline that. Shout out, please. Shout out to Cookie Bestie. Uh, Thank you for coming to all boxing broadcast. We talking boxing right here. What's up, Purple Vibes? Welcome to all boxing broadcast. But listen, when you say you skip part a little bit of an important part. You was like, his numbers is shown.
Right.
Uh, Now see if we was on the screen yard, then we could have pulled up the numbers
Right.
that came out that he's the highest. He have the highest numbers on ESPN in 2024.
Right.
And see, people want to criticize and call him boring and saying people not watching it, but the numbers don't lie.
Right.
Uh,
Right.
I wanted to point that out just because you did say it, but
Right.
you went past it kind of quick, trying to make your point. uh, Anyone ever tell you that you look like Kevin Hart? Ooh, not me.
Ooh.
Man, please, I will block you. I will block you. I will block you. Like, I don't get mad at nothing that nobody say to me. But Kevin Hart, I will block you for that. Can you say hi to me? Purple Vibes, I said, welcome to All Boxing Broadcast. Shout out to Purple Vibes for being in the house with All Boxing Broadcast. Thank you for coming. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and, like all that good stuff. Let's talk boxing. Uh, so, yeah, he got the best, I'm saying, on ESPN. So, you can't talk about the man numbers no more as much as you're very welcome. As much as, I love guy on the right of you. Oh, not you. Not me, you. They talking about
Kevin
you.
Hart. Nah,
Not
that's
me.
that's a first. That's a first.
That's the first. So, okay, so the numbers debunked. He got the numbers. I think the narrative and not being funny. We made all boxing broadcast. Thanks for the subscribe. Thanks for the sub. We made all boxing broadcast to kind of change the narrative because you hear the great fighters getting trashed, and it's almost as the horse don't mean that he's boring to fight
Right.
fans all across the world.
Right. Right.
Do numbers.
Right. Right.
I think it'll do numbers, but I'm just a tomato can. What you about to say, my man?
No, no, you good. You good.
Well, so Williams will pay them, and then if that's the case, that'll leave Keyshawn Davis again on the fight card, fighting Dennis Berncheck.
Right.
That'll be two championship fight. And then Foster say he want his rematch. Bring Foster home back. Let him get his rematch. That's three championship fights on one card.
Right. Right.
You feel me?
Right.
And
Right.
the rematch gonna be a build up.
For
That man on Twitter going
Shaq.
crazy.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah, 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 yeah. Man, that we
Foster.
know. I mean, a lot. If you watch boxing, man, you know that was a robbery.
Mm-hmm.
That was a robbery. Because
No, I just wanted chips and regular death.
it's almost like because he didn't engage. They gave the fight to Foster. No, I mean what's his name? Golly, he just fought the guy Foster fought.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, Coliseum.
So yeah, because
Con.
he didn't engage. But if you're not in there getting hit, it's I don't know, man. But what judges was on that panel? I don't even know what judges was on that panel. I didn't even look.
That's funny because I normally pay attention to all that before a
Right.
fight. And that night, for some reason, I didn't just because I be looking for Tim Cheetah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah.
I be looking for him, and then that's when I start judging the fight too. I be like, oh, Tim Cheatham on the panel. Let me judge this
Right.
fight.
Right. Right.
But I didn't
Man,
know.
I,
I
I
forgot.
was I was shocked, man. I was shocked. I really I was shocked when they called out the first score, and I was like, dang, really?
Yeah.
A split decision? Like I said, well, I mean, Foster still won, and I was like, no,
Yeah.
what fight did they watch? You know what I'm saying? Like
Uh,
it's crazy, and the crazy thing is it was one of those Shakur style fights. You know what I'm saying? He was letting them come to him, and he was picking his shots like that. So it's a lot of guys want fights backing up, man, and it's you can do it. You can do it. So,
I didn't hear that last part. My bad.
huh?
I didn't hear the last part of what you said. My bad.
No, I was saying it's a lot of guys that move backwards that still win fights. You know,
Oh
you
yeah.
don't have to always be the aggressor to win fights. You can still, pick your shots. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I felt like he did.
I feel like that too, right? And they trying to push the mode. They trying to push the narrative that the aggressor, no matter if he's swinging 10,000 swings and miss, they trying to say that he was more active, more aggressive, and everything. It's a lot of subjects in boxing or in sports in general that I really don't like to touch on because they're kind of soft spots in life, really. And so I'm not gonna talk. I'm not gonna touch on it, but um, it's a lot of old people in control of boxing,
Right,
and they see it from the '80s and the '70s,
right.
and they want that back. Floyd Mayweather changed the game. Now, see, this is the crazy part. People like to judge Floyd. Uh, People like to judge. He say Tank will. Ario Carter say Tank will torch Shakur. That boy is ASZ. Pause. But but see, a lot of people look at the back end of Floyd Mayweather career when he became Money Mayweather and he was just doing. And a lot of people kind of they say Mayweather messed up the sport of boxing. Mayweather praised the undefeated thing. My bad.
No, 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 no. Go ahead, go ahead.
And so it just like Mayweather changed the game as far as you don't have to take punishment and still win a fight. You could leave with all your faculties, and a lot instead of a skillful fight, and when it's boxing, so it be contradicting itself.
Yeah,
Like
right,
one trick pony,
right.
Shakur Stevenson. He fight with Styles. They call him they say he boring. You can't please him, so I guess you got to do whatever you got to do. But yeah,
And
my bad.
you can't you can't please everybody. And Shakur already said it. He not gonna change his style. You know what I'm saying? That's what's working for him. That's what he feel like. How he feel like he got to win fights or whatever. And at the end of the day, man, if you feel like
Uh-huh.
somebody a runner, you got to go in there and beat him. You got to
Yeah,
go in there and cut the ring off, and you got to beat him. You got to beat him.
yeah,
And this really the crazy thing, right? Uh, that fight, when they say he was running, which he did, but he beat this dude with one hand. He basically beat him with a jab. So what that say about the other
yeah,
fighter? What that say about the other fighter? You know what I'm saying? What that say about the other fighter?
yeah.
So
What does that say about other fighters? They don't like. Oh, my bad.
no, you good.
Yeah, they don't like because the attention is on Shakur and Shakur downfall, and that's another again. That's why all boxing broadcasts became to be because it's like the narrative on some of these fighters it just don't change. They never could do right. The man tried to go forward. The man did not try. The man went in and mixed it up. he mixed it up, and it still wasn't good enough just because he didn't get the knockout. And if he would have got the knockout or the stoppage, then what?
Then what?
You know,
Then what?
it would
Then
have
they
been
would have
something
said
else.
then they would have said, "Oh, he fought nobody." You know what I'm saying? He was supposed to do that. And, you know, you ain't gonna always get the. I saw it with Boots. Boots tried to get a knockout before, and Boots couldn't get it, and they said Boots couldn't cut out the ring. You know what I'm saying? So, and I feel I'll say saying this. So check this out with Tank. So the minute Tank don't get a knockout, you know what I'm saying? What they gonna say?
He
Because he only got
lost.
two. You know what I'm saying? They said that against Pitbull. They said, man, oh, Tank lost that fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of people said that Tank lost that fight. So, you know, it's gonna be something with every fighter. Them guys just got to come out and fight their fight, and you know, they got to silence the noise, man. They can't fall into what the critics saying, what the media saying. They got to fight their fight.
And I'm glad you say that. See, that's why I mean, y'all over here with me too now. Because we can ping off each other. But Shakur Stevenson and a lot of these boxers need to just get off social media.
Yeah,
Period.
yeah,
Get they need to. I'm sorry. I love the fact that they're on social media because you can interact with them and all. That's the cool part. But sometimes they got to know when to not say something. Sometimes they got to know when to not engage. Um, if it's not you and another boxer just going at each other, talking about y'all about to fight each other, just answering all these critics and stuff, you'll find yourself answering anybody about anything. And that's what Shakur be on. He always setting standards higher than what he be biting off more than he could chew
right.
by some of the stuff he said. Shakur would be a great fighter if Shakur just be Shakur. He got
Yeah,
to go see. They didn't see all of what came with Mayweather. Mayweather. Now they say, okay, all right. Example. They say, Shakur ain't this and he ain't that because he got booed in his hometown. Okay, Mayweather got booed in his whole country. Mayweather was
a
getting.
lot too, a lot.
He see what the dude said in the comment. He too cocky.
Right, right.
He too cocky. Why? Cause he believe he great at what he do. He's too cocky. That don't make no sense. He can't pat himself on the back and say I work hard for this. Come on. Mayweather get booed and so I said that part to say this. Mayweather didn't crack. Mayweather
Right,
embraced it. Mayweather go out there, they booing him, he dancing. Yeah, but
right,
I'ma still boo. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
That's why Mayweather is Mayweather. Shakur Stevenson, the difference between that, he'll get on Twitter and he'll let it get to him and he'll show that it's getting to him.
But
He'll show it.
rather he whether he got booed or not, they still came out again though. You know,
Yeah.
they still came out. And don't get me wrong, not the last fight, the one before that, it was a bad performance. And he knew it. You know what I'm saying? He knew he knew what he had to come out and do the next fight. Because he didn't get the knockout, that don't mean it wasn't exciting though. The man put on the show. He did what he was supposed to do. He didn't get the knockout, but he did what he was supposed to do. Knockouts don't
Mo in
always
the
win
stands,
fights.
bro. Yeah.
Knockouts
Huh?
don't always win fights.
Yeah, 100, 100,
It's
100.
exciting. Don't get me wrong. It's exciting seeing a knockout. That's why Tank the money man. You know what I'm saying? Because who he gonna knock out next? How he gonna knock him out? You know what I'm saying?
Mike Tyson. I saw him in an interview. You
Right.
remember Mike Tyson used to knock people out 30 seconds. First round, second round, 20
Shit, he
seconds,
did 8 seconds. He
10
did 8
seconds.
seconds. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
8 seconds. You remember that?
Don't you know they didn't like that?
Right.
When he was doing that, the fight too. I paid all my money just to see
I
a
paid all my
get
money.
boxed out the first round.
Exactly. Exactly.
See? And then Mike Tyson went to trying to please them. He
Right.
went to trying to please them. Oh, I'm
Right.
gonna just make the fight last a little longer. End up start losing. But Mike in the interview, Mike Tyson was like, he started making more money when he got his loss against Buster Douglas. Money.
Right.
They wanted to see him lose. And I guess to see how you face adversity or something.
Moten is fast. He go. Yeah. Cormel gonna be good. He already good. I mean, he could be good, but I mean, he
Oh,
young. He
oh,
young,
what's
and
up? How you doing?
but but
See,
yeah,
that's what I'm talking
yeah.
about, huh?
Cromel, young fighter, and of course he still got a lot to learn. Cromel, he get hit a lot right now. You know what I'm saying? But so right
Yeah.
now I don't think he fought anybody that could get him in trouble, which is probably good. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he got stuff to fix. His fight short. He knocked cats out quick, man. It's almost like sparring matches, man. You know what I'm saying? Not to take nothing away from him, because the young cat coming up, man. He coming up fast. So, but
Manny Garcia say Tank gets hit too though.
Tank Tank get hit, and okay, let's talk about that. Because if Tank get hit with a good shot, Tank gonna get the hell out of there, and Tank gonna get on those skates for a second. He not gonna do it the whole fight, but everybody eventually. I've seen Tank like run around the ring like, oh, okay, he caught me with a good one. He caught me with a good one. You know what I'm saying? And he'll reset. You know what I'm saying? So, but I mean,
Yeah,
it's boxing, man. You make adjustments in boxing, and you go out there and you do your thing. You know,
yeah. You go get hit, man,
you
and
gonna get
I
hit.
like it. Like we said, it was somebody else too, but I think it was Tank more so. I think it was more so Tank. I wanted Frank Martin to have some better moments. I just wanted him to not necessarily put Tank in trouble. I didn't feel like I felt like he could have outboxed Tank, but I don't really. But I did. But it's kind of hard. It's like you never know if you play it that safe, and you could probably do it. Um, but yeah, I wanted to see him get hit a little bit and just see that that's how he.
Frank Frank didn't listen to his corner either though. They told him to stay out the ropes. He didn't listen, and he got caught on the ropes.
But what you gonna do when you got this little crazy mother effer coming at you? And that's the way he backing you up.
Get on your skates. Get on your skates for a minute. You know what I'm saying? You gotta regroup. You gotta reset. You ain't gonna stay there and it was a shot that he didn't see. It was the uppercut, but you know the uppercut coming. That's part of Tank Arsenal, bro. That uppercut is deadly. It's deadly,
Man,
man. You say you can't hear me? I said that Tank uppercut is the uppercut. Yeah, the uppercut deadly, and that's what he caught him with an uppercut that he didn't see because he was hanging out on the ropes. He was told to stop hanging out on the ropes. So
yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah. True,
I
true,
mean,
true, true, true.
at, bro,
Start hanging
at
out
some
on the
point,
ropes. He gonna let
at
this
some
man
point,
back
you
you
gotta
in the
listen to
corner.
your corner, man. You know what I'm saying? But Tank smart as hell though. He's smart. He's smart. Tank smart.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. Yes, majorly,
Yeah,
big time. Foster was robbed, but Foster say he's coming back with vengeance here. And guess what? I remember. Okay, I was watching the Twin versus Tony Harrison fight. The second one, and I say Twin got to knock him out to win. If he don't, they gonna rob it. Again. And I don't take nothing from Tony
yeah,
Harrison. I like him as a fighter. It just seemed like Twin was like the underdog to the higher B or whatever. Or like, you know what I'm saying? It was like they was looking for Tony Harris to win. They was
right.
expecting him to win. So, but Foster say, I'm gonna knock him out this time. I'm gonna make sure that I win. And it's almost like that's how you got to
Yeah,
fight in front of some of these judges, in front of some of these fans, because they could man, they just showed us, man, that they'll rob you right in your
yeah.
face. Like,
Hey, some of these guys like Foster called. So what he said? He said he called out Shakur and somebody else that couldn't finish him. He said, man, they couldn't finish him, but I'm gonna knock him out. You know, and the fight went a
oh
whole,
yeah,
huh?
you're right.
Yeah. he called out a knockout and he got robbed. You know what I'm saying? Like so.
Yeah, dang, you right. I wonder, do you think he looked? Cause do you think he looked like Shakur when he fought him? You remember we watched that fight?
Shakur, no, Shakur put it on him if I'm not mistaken. He wasn't.
He put it on him, but
Yeah,
Shakur been hitting. He been. That's when he was still. Cause they fought at 130 in.
130, right? That was the fight when Shakur missed weight and he moved up to
Oh,
135. He
on the
moved up to
scale, he lost the
135
belt
after
on the
that fight.
scale.
Yeah,
Okay. Oh, you know what? Yeah. That's when he was still. I think Shakur was more dangerous at 130.
he was. But I mean,
I think he was letting them hands go.
when you get to that point, man, and you miss weight and you feel like you can't make that weight no more, you got to go up. You can't, you can't do that to your body, man.
I agree. I agree.
Can't do that to your body.
Dang. So I wonder because when I saw I liked this Shakur when he was fighting Jamel Herring.
Yeah, yeah,
And we was watching that fight. Remember, I think I called you or you called me that night, and we was like, man, they need to stop this fight, man.
yeah,
Little
yeah,
brother tearing him up.
yeah.
We
Right,
was like, he beating him bad,
right, right,
and they did stop it. Yeah.
right.
So he
And
was a
that was a
killer at one point in time.
that was a title fight. Shakur took his belt that night. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So when it's something on the line, man, people kind of fight different. But
Yeah, that's crazy. But I don't know, man. How would you go? How would you? How would you? What would you go with? Williams Zepeda versus Shakur. How would that look to you?
that'd be a that'd be a good ass fight. William definitely going to engage. I don't. I'm gonna say this. I don't see Shakur running around the ring no more. You know what I'm saying? Although I think he said it was something with his hand and what he said, his hand and his shoulder, I think or something maybe. I don't know, but and I don't know at what point that happened. You know what I'm saying? But he still went in the ring and put the gloves on. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see him reeling like that ever again. Not like that. Unless he like in trouble or something. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I don't see him doing that. So I think him
Okay.
as a man. If Shakur fight, if he could fight any fight in the middle of that ring, I don't think nobody can mess with him. When you start getting
Yeah.
on them ropes, man, and you
Hold on.
got somebody you fighting, and that person has power and speed, that's kind of hard to overcome if you not fighting in the middle of the ring. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be on the ropes in them
Yeah.
predicaments. So
Uh, I, yeah. Oh, let me read this dude. Matty Garcia. Uh, I guess there's a lot of snakes in that business. My god brother was going to fight at a higher weight and ask for more money just to be forced back to Cali at his own expenses just for asking. Dang! Who's your god brother?
oh wow.
And yeah, who's your god brother? Mm,
And
they
see,
did him like that?
he said Shakur running all day. So and
Oh
this
yeah.
another question I want to ask. What's considered running? You know what I'm saying? What's considered running?
Running, I don't want to answer that goddamn good question
No,
because I don't look at it as run. I don't look at being skillful as running. But I guess see Shakur. Okay, a super flyweight. I'm gonna look him up. Um,
they said Floyd was a runner. What's considered running?
yeah, I guess being not standing right there saying he'll hit me.
But who the hell get in the ring?
But
Who get in the ring to do that though? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know, right? A lot of them,
no,
a lot of them.
it's so it's but there's a lot of Mexican
I know.
fighters,
I'm being like,
Ukrainian.
I'm on your side here now. I'm not
Yeah,
talking
no,
trash to you.
I'm answering that too because I'm like, who getting there to do that? And you said a lot of them, and I thought about it. A lot of Mexican fighters. Ukrainian fighters, you know what I'm saying? Russian, they're gonna stand there, bro. They'll probably take that punishment, but that's not what boxing is, man. Boxing is a skill. Boxing is an art. You don't get in there to get battered. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have to. So if you got to fight backing up because somebody aggressive, that's smart. You know what I'm saying? That's not running. It's actually you mastering your craft. You know what I'm saying? If you could beat somebody doing that, you mastering your craft. If I could pick you apart while you coming forward trying to kill me, that's me mastering my craft.
Yeah, I couldn't really hit the last part. I don't know why every time you about to finish, I can't hit the last part. Um, well, hey man, you should try to get our contact information, man. We'd love to have him on the show sometime, man. We could talk about whatever you want to talk about, but yeah, we could talk about that also. Just you know, if you want to get him on the show, man, one time we'll do a tribute show to him. You know, we love boxing, the upcoming boxers, the popular boxers, the non-popular boxers. We love boxing, but and to add on to what you say, I think a lot of fighters that's unable to move a certain way and move a certain way frowned upon it because they can't do it. It's like it's like if Michael Jordan be dunking and they be like he can't score, he can't shoot, all he could do is dunk, and then you start dunking too if it's that easy to win the game.
Right,
Dunk. Well, I can't dunk.
right,
You know what I'm saying? They can't. So then they frowned upon it because you got to look at this too, man. You got to look at where the narratives be coming from. The narratives come from different places. Like as far as I got a fighter
right,
and I want to make some money off my fighter,
right,
but I don't want to have to put my fighter up against this fighter, so I got to throw some dirt on his name.
right.
And it trips me out just seeing some of the like even some of the YouTubers and stuff. I be just kind of watching, just like, well, dang, bro, you really think the same exact thing that ESPN said?
Yeah,
Like nothing different. You
yeah,
think the
yeah,
same exact
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Keyshawn is a dog. Alex Gibb said, "Welcome to All Boxing Broadcast." Yeah, like you think the same exact thing about this
Hey,
fighter that ESPN does.
bro,
It don't make no sense. They're pushing the narrative. I can never be a person that just push the narrative. Never,
bro, they question,
unless
they
they pay
they
me about. I'm just like,
they question. Listen, man, they question Bud, bro, until Bud got in there and did what he did to Spence, man, and it was like, oh man, Bud the goat. You know what I'm saying? They was really, bro. A lot of people was like Team Spence. They thought Spence was gonna wash Bud, man. They thought Spence was gonna wash Bud, man. But
yeah,
Bud, he he brought out that
yeah.
animal, man. Like,
And that's what we got to look at too. And that's where we get to calling fighters hype fighters or not hype fighters because they put so much sauce on him. And then when he get in there with somebody, and I ain't talking about Spence right now because I rock with Spence too. And
no,
by
I
the way,
like
I rap for
Spence.
Spence.
I like
But
Spence. I like Spence too.
yeah, they don't put so much sauce on him. And then when he get in there with somebody that's really, really with it, then he get outclassed so bad, and then it's like, well, we thought you was this because you got a belt, you did this, you did that, but you got outclassed. Like I just said earlier about Andy Cruz. That man is already in the rank in two rankings with the Sanchez body. And he only had 3 fights. Then next
Right,
thing you know, the way the WBA, I forget which one of them. The way it's looking, he's about to be like number 3 after the next fight because
right.
um it's like 3 fights in front of him, and then 2 people gonna lose out of them. Well, 3 people gonna lose out of them 3 fights. So he'll be
Yeah,
like number 4. My bad. He'll be if or probably from number 1 to number 4.
right.
And then it looked
Yeah.
like he worked hard, but you just did 5 fights, and they got you already in the ring. And then next thing you know, you fighting for a belt. And then
And
they say he beat Keyshawn in the Olympics.
I
Then
was
he
just about to bring
came
that up.
and got a belt before Keyshawn,
Yeah, I was about to
twisting the
bring that up.
narrative.
I was about to bring that up
Huh?
about I was about to bring that up with Andy Cruz and Keyshawn. Now,
Yeah.
you think he'll be pressing Keyshawn like that if he hadn't already beat him? You know what I'm saying? In the amateurs and in the Olympics, you think he'll be pressing him that hard? You know what I'm saying? Like to me, it's like
He's
he
not
feel like
really pressing him because he's not sitting in the contract. They're not
well,
sitting no
they yeah
contract.
yeah yeah.
They clout chasing, and
It's
that's
it's
another
it's
thing we
it's
got. To,
Eddie Hearn, right?
Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn. This
Right.
was Eddie Hearn pretty much announced. This is how he announced Andy Cruz. Yeah, I got a guy, Andy Cruz. He beat Keyshawn in the Olympics 4 times. That was your way to introduce him to the boxing world by saying that he beat him. I love it. I love the science. I get it. Keep from getting hit. I want to see the Lomachenko versus Tate. Both their IQs are on point. I agree, and I think that's going to be fireworks. Wow, whoo Lord, while it lasts. I don't see Lomo going the distance. I don't
You know,
know nobody like Tank. I don't know. He ain't been in there with nobody like Tank. But I don't want to get on that because see, I talk about Tank. I go down the rabbit hole, talk about Tank all day. But yeah, with Keyshawn, so that's how he introduced Andy Cruz to the world and had to include he beat Keyshawn Davis. And then when Keyshawn, so this was like the first beginning. And then when Keyshawn was like, all right, I'll fight him. Let's fight. Let's tell him to set it up. And he was like, let him get a couple more fights in. No, why you brought it up right now? And then
right?
now he's going harder and harder and harder about, oh, Keyshawn need to fight him. Oh, we ready for it. Man, you were clout chaser. Send him a check. You listen. Here, I mean not a check. Send him a contract.
It's in the
He
contract.
called this man out, and then this man fight somebody with 7 losses, 6 losses. You know what I'm saying? But you calling this man out like you clout chaser. You using his name so Keyshawn fans could look at him and be like, "Ooh, he beat him up. I guess he better than Keyshawn. Let me look at him. The man had 3 fights as a pro. Now he's gonna be a hype fighter. I'm telling you, he's gonna be a hype fighter that they go rush, and then when he run into the right person, they go do him. But what do I know? I'm just a tomato can.
Bro, and the amateurs and the Olympics and going pro, it's another level to it, man. It's not like the same. It's different, man. Like it's different.
Two different things. Canelo running
Canelo,
from David Benavidez.
I read.
How you
So
feel about that?
I I don't think. Well, I did see a clip where Canelo was like, he was like, if I get in the ring yeah, well, no, he said I beat everybody you guys say I couldn't beat. So well, you guys gonna keep coming and coming and coming. When does Canelo get to when does Canelo get to fight who Canelo wants to fight? You know what I'm saying? But so it's kind of like what I'm saying. Canelo don't want to fight, but I don't think Canelo's scared to fight nobody. To be honest, I ain't. If we really gonna be honest, I don't think he's scared because he not scared of a. He don't got that O on his record. Canelo his his Canelo already built up his name. You know what I'm saying? He already did what he had to do in the sport of boxing. So he really don't got nothing else to prove to nobody. Then he on the back end. He on the outs. He on the back end of his career. You know what I'm saying? It's not prime Canelo. You know what I'm saying? But Canelo's still great though. Don't get me wrong. But
I would say I would two. I might answer that with 2 parts. I would say no. I ain't gonna answer it with 2 parts. I would say if Canelo is ducking David Benavidez, that'd be smart because David Benavidez is a weight break. It's just that simple. He's picking and choosing smartly. I would be smart too, knowing that David Benavidez is gonna come in there as at 170, 180 pounds. David Benavidez not gonna. Yeah, he's too big.
but
He's too big.
but
I think Canelo will beat him.
but Canelo fought Bivol at 175 though. So you know what I'm saying? If he
That's where the fight was at, though. He went
right
up there to test his waters, and maybe that's what he was doing. Let
right.
me go fight Bill. If I can handle that power, if I can handle that, I don't know my
You
phone.
just you just
I
straighten back up
understand.
till you was
Okay,
glitching for a second.
but yeah,
I said you had glitched for a second. It just
Huh?
straightened back up.
Oh, but yeah. So I respect Canelo for
But
being safe. You know,
but this the thing too. Now he said Canelo said he'll fight Bivol again. So if you'll fight a bigger fighter than Bivol, then you could fight Benavidez too. And if so, okay, since you said it like that, the fight could be at 175. You know what I'm saying? It don't got to be at 168. The fight can be at 175.
okay. Wow. If he fight him at 175, bro, he could come in that thing higher. What if Canelo can't come in that thing higher like that?
Yeah,
He know his limit. That's
yeah.
ooh. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong then. Ooh Lord, I'm just a tomato can. And that's the good thing about this channel, man. We just be we just talk boxing. We you
Yeah.
know stuff like that. I'm just trying to see if this joke.
He's
So
picking and choosing smartly.
yeah, and then the
He
Bermudez.
is.
See,
Yeah,
yeah,
he is. He can.
he was
I mean, he at that point in his career where he could. He at that point in his career where he can do that. You know what I'm saying? It's. I mean, what Jamal? I think
uh
Jamal, right?
I thought they was gonna. Yeah, I think it is. I forget, man. I got it written down. That's why I like to do it on StreamYard so we can just pull it up. I got some things in the I got some things in the gun.
Yeah. But so,
Um, for,
you think Jamal? You think he'll do better than what his brother did though? Because so
yeah,
he's bigger than his brother, but to me, Jamel is the more skillful fighter than Jamal. To me,
I think he would do better because um, one main thing, the art of war, man. It's so many different levels to being just being in war, and your brother going to get intel firsthand, like your twin brother going to get intel firsthand and bring it back to you, and y'all train off that. That I think that's enough to make the fight a little better. Yeah,
and saying Benavidez was slow at 180.
he was slow and didn't pack a good punch on a 170 fighter.
Right, right.
Canelo not ducking David Benavidez. There we go, Angel. Talk that talk.
Okay.
Canelo not ducking. Yeah, y'all do.
That's I feel like he'll fight. I feel like he'll fight anybody within reason. You know what I'm saying? Like
True.
that's how I feel.
I do too.
But and
I
then
do too.
you look at the fact of when he fought Jamel. You know that I think we talked about this before. Did I'm gonna ask
Uh
them.
huh.
I'm gonna ask them when
Oh,
Canelo fought Jamel Charlo. Do y'all think Canelo kind of pulled back because he he hit him and he dropped him once? Really, he took a knee. He took a knee, but Canelo didn't finish him. Do y'all think Canelo like held back some? What y'all think?
you got ruffle. What they say? He taught 300
300,
million reasons.
300 million reasons.
Oh Lord. I'll answer that till they answer till they start answering.
Right.
I don't think so. I don't think he pulled back on him. He pulled back on Magui though.
Yeah.
He hold him up and he ain't want to fight. He ain't want to beat him up no more.
Right.
Yeah, he
Right.
did that to the last fight. Yeah, he did that with Magui, with Hyman. He did that with him.
Right.
He didn't want to beat him up for real. He just wanted to, and that's what I'm saying. See, it could have been a training session.
Right.
Pull back a lot. Just get paid to spar with Canelo and learn.
Right.
You just got a couple $1 million to just get in there with Canelo and learn. Just like Canelo didn't finish Magui, he didn't finish Jamel. Y'all, I be hungry. Don't.
And Jamel went up. What he went up two? He went up two weight classes, right? To fight Canelo.
Yeah.
He's at 154, 160. So he went up two weight classes to fight Canelo. Canelo couldn't finish him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, all that.
Shit, I do for 1 million. Drink it up.
What 1 million? I don't know if
got the,
I can last. Now that's the thing, because you got the last at least 4 rounds
listen, got
for
the
it to be a
munchies.
fight.
Got the munchies. Smoke it up. That's the no, ain't no kush kush. Ain't no kush kush,
but
man. Just some shisha.
no, but yeah, other than that, but so Keyshawn, let's get back to Keyshawn. I guess I don't know. Uh, with Dennis, man, how you think that fight will go?
Um, I think that'll be explosive. Then it's like that. He like to engage, man. He like to get a name. He like to slug. He like to slug with you. Um, but give me Keyshawn though.
Yeah, I got
I don't think
Keyshawn
I don't
too.
think Keyshawn
I
will
like
knock him
his
out.
performance on Navarrete,
Huh?
but
Navate?
I like his performance yeah over Cowboy
Oh yeah, yeah, Navate. Yeah, yeah,
Navarrete.
yeah, 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 yeah. And I
I like his
right.
performance
So
on that, but
Navate was the favorite in that fight, right?
mhm, mhm.
Yeah. So
And that's when he got the belt.
right, right. I I don't
He told me I can bob and weave for 4 rounds. That's about it though. Yeah, because you got to last at least 4 rounds for the fight to count.
man. Look, yeah, yeah. Yeah. That's just, right, right. Man, look, man. And cats walk around. Wait, you froze up. You still there? You still there? Oh, okay, okay, okay. Okay, you froze up though. I can hear you. I can hear you. It's kind of like choppy, but I can still hear you. Um, cats walk around weight, not the weight that they gon' That's not the weight that they gonna fight at. You know what I'm saying? Not most of them anyway. A lot of them smaller guys might. Not the Obama Wi-Fi. Hold on. What's your thoughts on MMA, UFC? Oh, okay. I mean, I like UFC. I like UFC. Tomato Kane. And he might have that Obama Wi-Fi. Tomato Kane, where you at, man? He looks so peaceful right now. It just froze up. He looks so peaceful right now. Yeah, I like Max. I like Max. It's so UFC. It's it's on another level. They're underpaid, but it's on another level like than boxing because there's so many fighters, man. And on any given night, man, you can lose, man, if you're not on your game. That's the one thing about UFC. Still on that 300 KO. This guy really he got to still be on. He started it, y'all. So There's no way I can still be on if he not still on. Gotta restart him. He look like